Welcome back to our channel, Dangote Reviews. Today we are reviewing this 2022 Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. This is the 2022 version of the beloved TX Toyota Land Cruiser. Let's go in and see. Like the video, subscribe to our channel. Let's go. Now we're going to start by looking at the front. The grille has this copper-like finish. There's a way it looks like copper, you know, this color here, and I really love it so much. So the grille stands out. It looks like dark gold. It has a very big Toyota logo in the center right here. These lights are LED lights combined with neon lights, and also the indicators in the same lights up here. And then when you look down here, you see we have fog lights, which is really good. This is a raised car. It's really massive. When you look at it, you are in awe of how big it is. Now let's look at the wheels. These are alloy wheels that come straight from the factory, and they are written on S, which I believe signifies sport. They are black, so they match the body color, and I think that is really an extra touch that I love. Now look at this mirror. It's massive. It's like the size of my head. And it has indicators on the mirror right there. Now when we go back to the front and come to this side of the car, you will see something that is not so common on cars. This here is what I'm talking about. This is the blind spot mirror. It helps you see what is on this side of your car. When you are the driver and you're seated in there, you're able to see from this mirror and see what is on the side here. It's an extra safety feature that I think is really appreciated. Look at this. We have a stepper. I told you this car is really high. The ground clearance is a lot, and you will be able to enjoy getting into this car easily. But now let's look at the back and see how it looks. Look at this. Beautiful. The lights form the C shape, which I think is really outstanding. Look at that. Majestic. At the back, you can tell that this car is the TX because it has the TX label over there, and it's a Land Cruiser Prado that has also been pointed out. We don't see a spare tire on this. It's because of the trim of this particular car. It does not come with a spare tire. Now let's get on the inside and we see if you are a driver of this TX, how do you feel? Want to get a feel of the front seat and see what is entertaining about this car. You see, we have Toyota's alarm here. That means if you try to tamper with this car when the key is not in the vicinity, it will make an alarm. Opening the front seat, immediately we are greeted by this color here, brown. It's really nice, yeah? So this color is my color and I like it. So look at this here. We have wide cup holders, our controls for the automated power windows, and then this is push to start. So see, we have our engine start and stop button right here. The seats have been covered with this plastic material just to avoid dirtying them, but they are really interesting seats. I'm going to show you many things about it. The first thing I'm going to show you is this. These are the controls for raising the seats or setting the orientation, how you want to sit on it. So we have all these controls here. And then when you get on the inside, you will see that the steering wheel is just beautiful. It has all the controls we need for cruise control, the car alarm, blind spots, and then we have our airbag in here. We have different controls here for the media. You can receive phone calls and phone calls using these buttons here. Now let's get on the inside and I show you the different features of this car. And once you get in, my God, I'm telling you, the feel is just premium. It's so premium. I like it from the beginning. The seat is really raised, the car is raised, and when you sit in, you really feel like you're in a very high car. So we have our grab handles here for the driver here, and another one up here. Okay, now with the driver's seat, you are able to set the cruise control using this lever right here. You can see you can set it and you can hold a certain speed on the highway as the car moves. We have our gauge cluster there, really beautiful. And that is how the gauge cluster looks. Now that we have seen how the gauge cluster looks, look at this front view. It's majestic. We have a wide touchscreen for our media controls, our navigation. This car can be connected to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so it is really a modern car. 2022 version, we have all the bells and whistles. We have tactile buttons for the climate control. We have our handbrake and then the gear selector over there. We have storage here in there, and it is really deep. And then we have also the shallow storage here. So all these things have been incorporated to make this car as comfortable and as safe as possible. We have many airbags in the A pillar there, in the steering wheel here. The passenger has one as well, just here on the dashboard near the glove compartment, and then in the A pillar there's also an airbag. This is the TX trim of this car, and it comes with heated seats. As you can see, the seats are perforated. They have these holes here, and it is able to blow cold air or warm air depending on what you like. It will cool your butt or heat up your butt depending on which weather condition you're in. And this leather material is just really nice and beautiful. So now, how do I feel in the passenger seat at the back? We have plenty of legroom on both sides. The feet are really in a spacious place because it's really spacious. This car is huge. The headroom is massive as well. Let me show you the headroom. I might be sweaty because it's it's a hot environment, but the headroom is massive and it's comfortable in here. Once these chairs in front are adjusted well, I think the passenger really enjoys the back of this car. We have our 12-volt outlet and a cigarette lighter, and then our air vents here at the back as the passengers. The seat at the back can seat 3 people comfortably, and we have grab handles for the passengers as well. Many of them actually. We have one down here, we have another one here, and then another one just up here. All these are grab handles, and this car is really exciting. So let me step on the outside and I show you the column, the hump that goes in the middle here, and I will show you how small it is. Usually it is huge. This one here, this hump here, usually it is huge, but in this car they try to flatten it as much as possible. When you're seated at the back here, you have cup holders. Just pull this down here and you'll have an armrest that also acts as a cup holder. Okay, so now let's check out the boot space and see how much space we have at the back here. Now to check out the boot space, we have to open the boot using this latch here. It is now on the side, and this boot opens horizontally. So when you open the latch, it will open just like this. It does not go up. So that is how it opens, and it will give you wide enough space. We have our compartments here where we keep our jack, all the other tools we need to be able to change the spare tire, and then we have this whole space here. It is massive. You will notice that we don't have extra seats here at the back. That is because this is the TX trim of this car. The other versions, like the TXR or TXL, I believe TXL, yes, the large one, will have extra seats here, and it will be a 7-seater. This particular one is a 5-seater. So when you're buying the TX, you should know that, and that is what you should expect. Now let's talk about the technical specifications of this car. This SUV is loaded with features, so let's dive into the details. This is the 2.7-liter petrol that has a 6-speed automatic transmission and 4-wheel drive. Power is sent to all 4 wheels through a 6-speed automatic transmission, making it capable of handling various terrains. The large 87-liter fuel tank ensures you can go the distance. Safety is a top priority with the Land Cruiser Prado. It is equipped with a body-absorbing structure for crash safety. You will find dual front airbags along the side curtain and driver's knee airbags. Features like hill start, assist control, monocular camera system, multi-terrain monitor with 4 cameras, pre-collision safety system with pedestrian detection, Toyota safety sense, traction control, and vehicle stability work together to keep you and your passengers safe. On the inside, you'll find comfort, convenience at every turn. The 4-spoke steering wheel is user-friendly, and the 4.2-inch color TFT multi-information display keeps you informed. The 2022 Land Cruiser Prado TX 2.7L petrol 6-speed automatic 4-wheel drive is a versatile SUV that excels both on and off the road. With its blend of safety, comfort, and performance, it's an excellent choice for those seeking adventure without sacrificing luxury. Whether you are navigating the city streets or exploring the great outdoors, the Land Cruiser Prado is up to the task. Thanks for joining us on this overview, and remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more automotive insights. Until next time.